gotta do me back into the bed. Hey folks, we'll get going in just a minute. I'm gonna give some people some time to show up here. I'm also wirelessly mic'd, so I can just walk around wherever and chat. And I'm going to do a quick audio check with the game on here. Folks, tell me if this is too loud. If it works.
Welcome to my home.
Welcome to my home. Loud, crazy loud, kind of okay, regular, super regular.
I am the monster
A breathing man would kill. All right, I think this sounds all right. Everything sound okay? Volume, flippers, all that fun stuff. I'm wearing the mic, so it's going to move around with me. All right. Give it like 2 more minutes, and then we'll get this thing rolling. Cool. All right. Well, welcome back, folks. Decided to keep it low key tonight. It's been pretty busy the last couple days. We've had a lot of people in here battling. And I haven't had a lot of time to look at the chat and respond if people had any questions and stuff like that. Myself, I'm going to be trying to get Grand Champ on this thing today. But I will be answering any questions you have, and if I can't figure something out, I'll be asking you guys. Yeah, so let's get this thing started. Oh, looks like I already got this thing started. 1 second. Restart the old machine. If I'm way too loud, guys, please tell me. I can turn it down. All right, let's kick this thing. So just a heads up for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last day of Dracula. The guests we have coming in tomorrow will be Erica DeMarco. She was here, I think, on Wednesday. Plays for the Pinsane Clown Posse. And Crystal Gemnich. who has not been on the stream yet. I forget the team she's on, maybe Hell's Bells Trudy. They play for a bar. Delilah's here in Chicago, I believe. Also part of the Pinball Chicago citywide league that was going on not too long ago. The winter season's about to start up soon, I think at the end of this month. And then we're gonna have to take votes to see what the next machine's gonna be for next week. A lot of people were screaming about Simpsons Data East, but I would much rather choose something else, because that game is a pain in the butt. But I'll leave it up to chance.
Do you believe in destiny?
Come on, baby. Double flip for that extra point. You'll dead flip there. Send it up the ramp. There we go. So when Chuck and Brad were here yesterday, they definitely taught me a few things about lining up my bats with my multi-balls, and apparently you want to bring those bats in to whatever multi-ball you're rocking because it increases the amount of bats you can get your hands on. Oh yeah, hey, how about that? Brad Chmielewski. Thanks, buddy. My man. The playfield. There's a subtle amount of little liney glare things, but for the most part, I think we nailed the brightness on this thing. All right. Hey, Brad, how does this sound? Does it sound all right? All right, cool. It's not too loud? Oh, you can hear this? Oh, good, good. Can you hear Drac? All right, awesome, awesome. Oh, hell, I might do this every time then. What was I saying? So, mixing your bats with multi-balls. Apparently, the payout's incredible, but I am so terrible at shooting that left ramp. I'm not sure I could time that. Again, for those of you folks learning to completely blow this game up, if you go to papa.org, Bowen Cairns did a tutorial on Dracula where he just dominates the thing. Pizza fan, I'm telling you, man. I would not mind a slice of pie right now. Come on, baby. All the switch hits. And that's how you don't get bats. Let's try that again. $3 million points. Oh, baby, come on. Mystery. Get the mist, and we'll try to open up the coffin here, which I should have done already. There we go. Oh, you better give me that back. My man. Live. There we go. Just like that. 2 more. Oh, farts. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it at all. 71. Got that match, girl. It's terrible, but it's not super terrible. If you folks are in Chicago next week, the Chicago Pinball Expo is starting Thursday, I believe, and it goes for maybe 4 days or through the weekend. And it's an incredible amount of fun. People bring in pinball machines from, you know, all over the Midwest to this area. And it's a pretty solid tournament. A lot of good points to be had. There's also a handful of charity tournaments coming up. I believe there's one this weekend. Oh, there's two this weekend, but one of them you had to RSVP for a while ago. Yeah, this next 2 or 3 weeks is going to be jam-packed full of pinball.
Welcome to the Carpathians.
All right, so we're going to go for that mystery hole. What am I doing? Love never dies. Love just died on me. Welcome to my home. I tried posting a few of the like equipment list on our description page or our profile or whatever of the cameras we're using and the stands and all that stuff. We have like a Mac Mini going on here. Lighting is a big issue because of the glass, and obviously we could buy some of that expensive no glare glass, but if we ever want to take this thing on location, I got to figure out how to reduce that myself. We used a polarizing filter. That's why my hand looks a little orange up there. And that cuts a lot of the reflection out. Not all of it, but we're allowed to light this thing a lot brighter without it just getting blown out with a giant sweep. Other than that, it's just a lot of stuff we already had laying around the studio. There we go. The worst mystery score you can get. 250,000. And of course it doesn't make it all the way up. Here we go. Let's try this one more time. Let's try to keep it up in the pop bumpers there. Not good. Now I was told if you get the left ramp, which I'm not hitting, it pauses the timer. Good grief, I'm not hitting anything. Is that the 2 million default? I'm not even gonna get it. Oh, the battle of Chuck and Brad. Holy crap. So my buddy Richie from the Insane Clown Posse also showed up.
Why?
And Brad just steamrolled us, man. I ended up winning the whole thing because we played to 15 with the Pinburg rules. But it was some lucky scores for sure. Chuck was not having the best time. He was blaming it on our machine being crooked in relation to the rest of our machines here in the bank.
You are but mortal.
It's crock shit if you ask me. But Brad Smith, US, and Chuck Jackson are both from the Hooligans team who play for Logan Arcade. And that's a team of ringers right there. To be able to put up any points against those guys is a surprise.
A moment's courage, and it is done. Dracula fears us.
I'm having the worst time hitting the same shot 3 times in a row.
Blood. Welcome
All right,
to my home.
for realsies, or however you say that. So for those of you who don't know, I've said this many times before, when I go for the first skill shot, it's when the right face here is about to turn into that middle face. That'll give you your first skill shot without any problems. Now, get a lucky bounce into the mystery maybe. That's not gonna happen. Lucky bounce into the rats. And into the mystery. Hopefully, the worst mystery score you can get your hands on. All right.
I am Dracula.
All right, let's stop making dumb shots here. So I'm gonna go for this right coffin ramp. What I meant was the right outline. Shot it, nailed it, nailed it. Every time. Now the second skill shot for me is instead of the face turning into the middle face, it's just as the right face lights up. So right now. Seems to work out every time. There's different timings for those, but that seems to be what works for me. There we go.
Moment's courage, and it is done. Dracula fears us.
Great. See? 3 times in a row. Never works. Flip when it goes in that hole, you get an extra 5 million. That was something we learned in the chat the other day. Chuck and Brad were surprised I didn't already know. All right, now the third one, I can never remember. Is it when the middle face is turning into the left face? Or when the left face just lights up? Yeah, it's when the left face just lights up. That seemed to work out. I saw Brad backhanding that missed shot yesterday. Oh yeah, table cam. I was keeping it kind of quiet today in case people had any questions about the stream or our league or just pinball in general. If I could, I don't know, just keep it quiet. There's the past few days have been pretty loud and hectic. Yeah, table cam. I tried posting some links down at the bottom about what our setup is, but I'll actually grab the DMD camera and I'll show you what's going on here. You'll have to look through the little slot up here, but it'll give you an idea of what we're working with. But essentially, it's just 3 HD webcams ran off of a Mac Mini and soon to just run off of a laptop so that we can make it a little more mobile. I am just doinking it up. Yeah, here, let me show you.
Blood is too precious a thing in these times.
So we have, let's see if this makes any sense. We have one camera on top of the back box there. We have a guitar or a mic stand holding the camera that's facing down on the playfield. Pretty simple. We have a light over here to the side to sort of illuminate us because we got to keep it kind of dark for the like reflections that are going on. We got like the Mac Mini down there, and I'm using a lav mic right now, like a wireless mic, so I can just walk around and talk. We got a bright light over there, and honestly, I keep the DMD camera. We have like this Gorilla tape something or other that holds it in place on top of the glass so that you can hit this thing. It doesn't go anywhere. Works out pretty well. My phone's ringing. 1 second. And I muted the ringer. And we're back. Yeah, table cam. Yes. Yeah, yeah, they're all C920s. Actually, are they C920s? Yep, they're all those guys right there. The Logitech C920. I believe the DMD camera is one model older. That's why we made it the DMD camera. We got a pretty rockin' internet connection here to help stream this stuff. Seems to hold out pretty well. I tried playing this with the glass off to completely reduce the glare, but it, holy crap, was way too loud. Oh yeah, the 910. Yeah. Yeah, the 910's still really good. It's just, you can sort of see a little bit. Are the C930s those aren't the wireless ones, are they? Or are those yet to come out? Oh yes, the streaming software, oh boy. So, let me launch this ball and I'll get into it. We are using we're using everything that's free pretty much. We have Cam Twist going on. We have Flash Media Live Encoder to stream it to Twitch. We're using Night Dev follower alert to get like the little pop-ups that show up when people follow us. For the audio, we're using Audio Hijack. Now that actually costs money, but we needed that to do, our audio setups changed like a million times, so at one point we needed it. We might not anymore. Oh, actually we do, because we're allowed to, it allows us to adjust the delay on the sound versus the picture, so that when I flip, you hear the flip. When I move my mouth, you hear me, you see me talking appropriately. It's like a half a second delay, but it affords you to, tweak whatever you need to tweak. And I guess that's about it. I have like a third-party application to adjust the webcam stuff because the Logitech software doesn't run on Mac. So for the speaker, all the previous videos that you've seen from us were the C920's microphone coming from the one that we're looking at. Today I'm using a wireless lav mic just to be able to chat a little easier. What's up, Bad Robot? Thanks for coming, man. We're just talking about the stream, how I have it set up and all that fun stuff. Yeah, for what you're hearing right now, I'm wearing a lav mic, which is controlled by a Zoom, is it H4? H4n? Yeah, Zoom H4n. Yeah, table cam, honestly, man, if we're gonna get this thing all over Twitch, we have to share this information. Papa's got like the setup though. I mean, they made a lot of money with that Kickstarter, so they're all decked out and ready to go. Give me a break. Nah, do your thing, man. You share the love. That's all that matters. If you want me to write something up for you, I'd be more than happy to. Because this setup, if you've already got like a computer to run everything, this setup costs like $100, 150 maybe. And it should be nothing for people to be streaming pinball right now. And by the way, I haven't had a chance to... I like Adams. The timing on that skill shot is been the same for me for as long as I've been playing Dracula. No, this is not our only machine. If you go to our profile, I've listed out all the machines that we have in the studio currently. To my right, I'm looking at a Twilight Zone, an Iron Man. In our back room there, we have an old EM called Hotshot. We have an AC/DC. We have a Fishtails. We have a Data East Simpsons. We have a Getaway, and we have a Metallica Pro. And our AC/DC is premium. Thanks for the follow, Gus the Robot. Rocket, sorry, Gus the Rocket. Jeez, I got robots on my mind. Thanks, Miller. Yeah, we do like animation and production stuff like that, so we have some high-end toys laying around like this mic setup I'm using right now. I would not recommend going out and buying this if you don't want to drop a pretty penny. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, I'm gonna put up a straw poll tomorrow, probably after the stream's done, with a list of the machines for y'all to vote on, and we're gonna see what you guys want to watch next week. We have a whole list of other people that are going to show up next week to battle it out and talk about the game that we're going to have and teach us some stuff that we obviously don't know, because there's always something we don't know. Yeah, Iron Man and AC/DC are a blast. AC/DC, probably my favorite game that's come out in the past 5 years. I could play that thing all day. All right, let's stop screwing around and put up a high score on this thing. Oh, give it back. My man. What am I doing?
I am Dracula.
Don't look at that. That was a mistake. We got this. It's all ball 3 with that sympathy missed ball anyway. Well, that was an interesting air ball.
Oh, this is too easy.
Play. I gotta get in the right mind state here to blow this thing up, because I am shit in the bed. Star Trek, huh? Are you talking Next Generation or the one that just came out? Because the one that just came out, I didn't like it at first. But now that I've learned the rules and they've made changes to it, I'm more of a fan. Just plays a little, I don't know. It's interesting. Not one of my go-tos, if that's what you're asking.
10 million.
I cannot keep a multi-ball going today.
10.
Yeah, the one that just came out. There's something. Again, I wasn't a fan of that thing when it first came out, but they tweaked the code and it got a lot more interesting. Oh, you're kidding me. World Poker, huh? World Poker is a game that, rule-wise, I just do not understand, but I saw that Papa Live just did a little thing with that I'm gonna have to go check out. Oh, come on.
They say you are the man. Dracula fears us.
Guster, this is, I do this every single day except for weekends. So 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday. This is the first time it's really been just me hanging out. I'm just trying to, I guess, answer some more questions on chat than I usually do, because when there's a lot of people here, it's hard to focus on that and play and talk to the guys or the girls, for that matter, that show up. But yeah, stop by tomorrow. We have Erica DeMarco and Crystal Gemnich are coming, both Chicago players. Erica, we're gonna fix that here shortly. And apparently I need to improve my game too.
Blood is too precious a thing in this.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily my life. I do work sometimes. But these machines are in our place of work. There's people to my right working who I'm sure aren't very happy that I'm talking really loud.
Welcome to my home.
And it screwed up the timing on that, of course. Get in there. I'm having some shit luck with these outlines lately. Oh, Adams, yeah, man. I can't wait to get my hands on that game. Walking Dead looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. My favorite table, holy crap. That's like asking what your favorite child is. I would say AC/DC right now. There's a game that came out by Stern forever ago called Stargazer. And that game has like an interesting setup where above the flippers, there aren't really slingshots, but there's like little scoops or saucers, I guess you call them. And that game, when you get those spinners going on that thing, it just vibrates. Something, I don't know what it is about that game. It's just incredible. There's a Walking Dead tournament here in Chicago. Oh, there's a handful of, I think there's 3 Walking Dead launch parties happening here in the next couple weeks. Like Joliet, Wheeling, and I don't want to say Emporium, I want to say Logan Arcade maybe. Don't you do it.
There are no limits to science.
To science. Yeah, man, those launch parties, outside of them being like super fun, if you really keep track of your IFPA score, if you do well in those, man, you skyrocket. Buffalo, New York, awesome, man. Yeah, Stern is about an hour away from here. They like to battle test their new games in a lot of barcades that we have.
It is a beast, a monster.
Oh, I know what's wrong. I'm not drinking. Oh no, the points were dropped by 1/3 or to 1/3. Merc Sheridan? Am I getting that right? So my strategy on Dracula is pretty simple. As soon as I get my skill shot, I go right for the mystery, get that. Once the ball comes down, I get my coffin open, but I only open it. I don't put any balls in there yet. Then I rock the ramp to get bats going, and the reason I open the coffin before bats is once bats is going and you're able to get the ball, if it doesn't stay up there and give them all to you, when you get the ball on your left flipper, put it in the coffin and it drops it right in the middle of all those pops, and you'll just nail the 50 mil in no time. Other than that, it's just ramps until your head falls off, and if you don't get enough left ramps to light up your mist, you got that sympathy mist at the end of, or at the beginning of ball 3. Do your best to line that up with another multi-ball, and it's over. You'll destroy the game. Adams, are you going to Expo, man? There's a lot of moaning going on right now. You should go. It's so much freaking fun. It's just like a stupid pinball sleepover. Plus you get to meet a lot of pinball royalty.
I am Dracula.
Get to meet Gary Stern and John Papaduke and Steve Ritchie and all those guys. Okay, so what I want to do now is open up that coffin, if I can keep this alive.
10 million to fear that we must find him and destroy him after 10 million. 10
There we go. 2 more shots. 1 more shot. Live, please live. Nope. 1 more shot to the coffin, folks. If I can keep it alive. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Sorry. The swears. Yeah, kids will do that, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't know personally. I am a kid. I'm a 30-something-year-old kid. Oh, baby, 26 mil, I'll take it. Yeah, the Expo's the one that only happens once a year, and they have like video game tournaments there too, I think. Yeah, if you can get to Pinburg, holy crap, that's fun. Papa, that is just a riot. You get to see anyone who's anyone involved in pinball at that place, man. And battle them. Test your mettle against some of the best people in pinball. NES Runner, yeah, man, just a touch. Although I do love that game. NES Runner streams Nintendo games, and he was playing the Nintendo pinball game today. I'm just bricking every shot. It was here, it was lined up already, damn it. Yeah, 700 players. I signed up for Pinburg this past year, and I was on the waiting list, and I was like 2 people away from making it in. I still went just to cheer on my guys, but I did not make it in, unfortunately.
You believe in destiny.
If you're talking hard shots on this machine, the left ramp on this thing, for me, is notoriously, like, almost impossible. If I hit it, I want to jump up and down and scream because I'm excited. Other than that, really everything else is pretty manageable. We also have lightning flippers on here, which are just a little smaller than regular size flippers, because if you have regular flippers on a Dracula, this game will never end. You will play for hours without draining your ball. Give me a break.
I am the last of my kind.
Stop making me slap the machine, ding dong. Dad? Dave Kiss, everybody, he's here. Dave Kiss in chat there is a fellow Dead Flip member who just moved to Cleveland. Yes, people move to Cleveland of their own accord. I don't know why. It's whatever. Yeah, man, join those local leagues. We didn't have any pinball leagues here in Chicago until like 2 years ago, which is crazy because this is where pinball is from.
A moment's courage, and it is done. Dracula fears us.
Oh, baby, hitting that track ramp. I cannot hit that damn thing. Ramp, ramp, ramp. No. There's just something about the placement of that ramp I cannot find. Competition is higher. Wait, you're saying competition is higher in Cleveland compared to Chicago? Home of the champions? Home of the freaking champions? Undefeated 2 seasons, and then we lose 1 stinking game. Yes, I'm talking about those folks. No kidding. I'll have to come out there, Dave.
Blood is
Whoa, 100 players.
in this time.
NES Runner, do you have a pin bot, or is that a Nintendo cartridge?
Welcome to the Carpathians.
JT Omzich. Man, I suck at reading, I gotta tell you. That's why I'm an artist. The New England Pinball League is awesome, yeah. High Speed. High Speed's rad. We have the sequel to High Speed here called Getaway. That will be on the list of games to vote for to see what's going to be played next week. All right, fresh game. Let's not mess around here. As I say every ball. It's just really hard to read chat and play pinball at the same time. Oh yeah, so lightning flippers. There's less to them, so the gap between the flippers is larger, which increases your chances of draining. Also, I feel that they're a little faster because they're not as long. It also makes the shots a hell of a lot harder. They're in a different place than you would normally find them with regular flippers. Get up there. Get up there. You can find some pretty cheap pinball machines if you buy them in crappy condition and fix them up yourself. Honestly, I'd say like 60% of fixing a pinball machine is waxing it, cleaning it, and putting new rubbers on the thing. Every time I look away to talk, I drain the ball. As I stated before, if you guys really want to know how to blow this game up, go to papa.org, go to the tutorial section. Bowen Cairns does a tutorial on this game he makes it look like it's easy to get a couple billion on this game, but I promise you it is not. Where is that dang shot?
I never drink
Wine. Okay, I'm gonna hit this damn ramp. Oh my god. Try as I may, try as I might. There we go. Again. Oh, baby. Oh, I can't speak on which would be a better game until I play it. Like, themes don't really mean anything to me. This game could be about, dolphin earrings, and it would still be fun because it's a well laid out game. Dolphin earrings. Both of them look really good, though. The Hobbit looks incredible. The Big Lebowski, I know a couple of the guys on the team. Was it Dutch Pinball that made that? JP, the artist for Jersey Jack, also worked on Big Lebowski. And we have a buddy here in town. His name's Scott. His last name starts with a D. It's like Dininsky or something. He did a lot of the coding, I think. They're gonna have a couple of them at Expo, and that game is gonna be sweet. I'd say the coolest thing about it is they licensed everything that's part of it, down to like the Brunswick bowling pins. They have the actual license for that.
I am the last of my kind.
Yeah, dolphin earrings. My rank is not as good as it should be. I think I'm like 1150 or something. I missed a lot of big That's what I thought. I missed a lot of big tournaments this year, so I wasn't able to climb up that ladder. Yeah, I think it's called Dutch Pinball. Yeah, man, that... The mock Caucasian. They have a white Russian just sitting right there. Not a single bullet wasted. They couldn't get the license for Kahlua? Well, I guess that's something. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that was a shitty drain there. Here we go. Get up there. All right, now. So I got the coffin open. I need 2 more shots for that multi-ball, but that multi-ball is trash without mist. So to light up mist, I think I need several more hits to the ramp here. Don't stress about your, if you're in like the super, super low part of the IFPA ranking, 2 more tournaments where you do moderately well, you'll jump up to like 5,000 in no time. Oh, there's mist. And of course, it's gonna drain now. Live, dummy. Oh, no, I don't. I think they're just called Dutch pinball. Maybe they are from Holland. I know a handful of them are from, one of them's from here in Chicago, definitely. I think that's just the name of their team. Oh, give me a break. All right, I'm gonna wanna shoot into here. Got the whole 5 million. Come on, baby. Beautiful.
10 million.
Oh, you got to be effing me. This is my life. I can't hit anything. Also, it thinks my ball's over. You see this? Uh-oh. That's no good. We'll let this thing settle down for a second. I think I confused it. So I'm trying to get my hands on I have a friend here in Chicagoland area who fixes pinball machines around, and he's got his hands on an old EM that I'm trying to buy from him, which I made sure it's a game where the artwork's all destroyed and stuff, because I'm gonna whitewash it and completely retheme the game. That should be pretty fun. And there's no programming involved because it's an EM. You just sort of take whatever rules you have there and just, rename them something. So if you had to spell, loop, you spell fart instead or whatever, I don't know. But it should be fun. As long as I can get my hands on one for cheap. I love EMs, man. There's something, the simplicity of them, and you have to drive the ball. It's not just flipping to get it where it's going. You need to move that machine because there's not a lot of toys and stuff to, bounce stuff off of. So, and there's usually like slingshots everywhere on those games. So you need to, drive the pop bumpers into the ball or drive the slingshots into the ball to get it back up there, because the chances of you getting that ball on the flipper is almost not going to happen. Yeah, I haven't decided what the theme's going to be yet. I don't know. I think I was just going to, if it like fell into my lap and I had it, that's when I'd start brainstorming about what the theme would be if I rethemed a pinball machine. Oh man, T2. You play me on T2, you're gonna see some big scores. They have one at a barcade here in Chicago. It's Emporium, but it's the Logan Square Emporium. The drop target underneath the skull's busted, so that makes it a little easier, but you can make that game sing. All right, NES Runner, thanks for coming by, man. Good job tonight with the Nintendo Pinball. I haven't seen that game in ages.
Do not fear me.
Impressed with my skills, my awesome skills. Just to reiterate for the people that are showing up, tomorrow's guests will be Erica DeMarco and Crystal Gemnich, 2 players in the Pinball Chicago Citywide League. One of them plays for the Pinsane Clown Posse, and the other one, I believe, is Hell's Bells Trudy. Crystal is ranked, but Erica is not. But since there's so many tournaments coming up, we're gonna get her in on that.
It is here that we must find him and destroy him utterly.
Oh, baby. We have a Fishtails here, actually. That will be one of the games you guys can choose to watch a bunch of people kick each other's butts on.
There is no life in this body.
Yeah, the bad thing about that drop target on T2 also is after you get your first multi-ball, it's timed, so you gotta knock it down, and if you don't get the ball back in there in time, it just comes back up, so it just turns into a nuisance after a while. Where's that air ball coming from? Forever. I mean, all day. So that, don't you freaking do it. So a little tip that I learned yesterday is once you get bats going, you're gonna, if you, again, don't nail them all right away, a good thing to do is if you're sort of losing control of the ball, but you have a clean ramp shot, hitting it up the ramp pauses the timer. For how long, I'm not sure, but long enough for you to like hit a crap load more targets before it starts counting down again. All right. Missed the mist. What a champion. How's everything looking so far? Clean, clear. Score might be a little dark. You can brighten that up just a touch. So the vote on the machines. I don't know if you've seen other Twitch people. They use a website called Strawpoll. And what you do is you just list a bunch of stuff, grab the URL, post the URL somewhere, and then people get to vote on, you know, what's the best sandwich, blah, blah, blah. But I get to list all the machines that I have, and then you guys will vote. Then I guess I just call it when I'm done accepting votes, and it'll let me know what everyone wants to see. Last week we did Metallica. We did Dracula this week, obviously. And then I'm gonna leave Drac and Metallica off that list so that we can sort of move around the studio a little bit. Oh yeah, so the tournaments that happened here. Oh, crap. I thought we announced those already. I'll have to talk to Nick. Nick Campbell's another member of Dead Flip who helps us sort of organize all the tournaments and stuff, and is a much higher ranked player than I am. But I'm taller, so fuck that. Fall in. Not there. The vote's gonna happen Friday so that people can vote through the weekend. I want that damn mist. I'll take that though. And use that to get mist. All right, fall in the mist, please. This is not going well. You got to be kidding me. Just fall in the damn hole. Oh my god. Oh, Todd, that's you. We may not have posted it yet, but it's going to be I think mid next month, and then early December.
10 million vampires doing this. 10 million.
Oh, the rats. Give me all the rats. All of them. All those rats. Stop it. Don't drain. Can you guys hear the pinball machine okay? Just want to make sure I'm not sitting here screaming in your computer speakers without some sort of background noise.
You are the love of my life.
Alive again. Such a quotable machine. I love this thing. Cool.
Blood
Cool.
is too precious a thing in this time.
Okay. let's
Do you
let's get eyes going.
destiny?
Timing on that never changes. Random mystery. Give me good. Yeah, that's trash. Starting coffin early seems like it's against training when you're trying to... Yeah. I try to start coffin right off the bat anyway. Just having that open's a nice deterrent from like half ramping and all that other nonsense. It might fall in there accidentally, but it's great for bats. Actually, it's incredible for bats. Oh, and then doing that sucked. There we go. How many ramps is it to get Castle Lock? So,
Say you are the man of good taste.
Castle Locks are achieved by hitting these blinking target banks and then hitting a ramp shortly after. And they are just murder. Shooting that stuff on purpose is the dumbest stuff. Oh, someone's calling me. I'm not answering. And if you're watching, I'm sorry. Oh, get in there. All right, I'm gonna have to start hitting this thing.
Go to make up a century.
Also, if there was a specific number you had to hit for ramps, I would never get it, because that ramp is my kryptonite on this game. Always has been. I can't figure out why. It's just, it's not where it should be, according to what my hands want. Live. Live. Or don't. I'm confused. Something about this machine is not acting right. When you drain your mist, it just ends your game. Any shot's hard for you to hit on Iron Man or AC/DC? Well, Iron Man is just a monster of a... it's a drain monster. Good luck hitting anything on that game. When we get 10 million here in the studio, it's like a round of applause. That game is so frickin' hard. AC/DC is easy. And I say that because every single shot on that game is forehandable and backhandable. Meaning, if you have a ball cradled on your left flipper, you can hit any shot you want. You can hit the left orbit, you can hit the left ramp, you can hit the right ramp, you can hit the right orbit. Same with the right flipper. Left orbit, left ramp, right ramp. Maybe not the right orbit from the right flipper, because that's a little tight. But because the ramps are so important to the multi-ball, like, all you have to do is just start backhanding the crap out of the left ramp. Second jam lights up, send it on its way to the right ramp, multi-ball. Rinse, repeat, blow the game apart. First castle lock is 6 left ramps. Oh, you can get them without hitting the targets. Okay. Baby, 5 million. And a backhand ramp, which will never be on purpose. Ah, there we go. Shit, I forgot to open up the coffin. Give it to me, all of them. Oh, you're wasting my time. Oh my god, stop bouncing around. Oh, I'll take it. 33.
It is a beast, a monster. A moment's courage, and it is done. Dracula fears us.
All right, let's get a cradle here. Don't know that.
I never drink wine.
AC/DC, yeah, 6 ramps, 9 loops, 3 target banks. Jam is the easiest multi-ball to get, and that's the ramp one. Once you get the hang of backhanding ramps, that should be like primary goal. That's all I do. If I'm playing in a tournament, I am going directly for jam multi-ball and using that multi-ball to blow up the bell. And even like when you get your first ball up a ramp and it feeds it to the cannon, I use that cannon to shoot the bell to give me 1 hit towards the 3 hits you need to get the 2x multiplier. Adams, I personally don't like stacking those multi-balls. So it feels sort of weird to me. I feel like the mashing of the VIP passes doesn't always work for you when you're using 2 or 3 multi-balls at the same time. You idiot ball. Oh, that was tricky. There we go. 1, get. Oh, I crept up there.
Find him and destroy him utterly.
Live. Boop.
I am the last of my kind.
Yeah, the bell hit 3 times is your 2x multiplier. Now, when you have your 2x multiplier running, if you hit the bell 3 more times, then you get your 3x multiplier. It's not a bonus, it's playfield. So everything you do while that light is flashing is doubled or tripled. And if you can get your double or tripler lit up when you get into your cannon for your jackpot for your multi-ball, holy crap, you triple your entire damn score. You know, Miller, that's funny that you say that. It actually is. Dracula sort of feels like Iron Man sans the death trap of targets right here. Iron Man's a little more open. Well, I guess once the Ironmonger comes up, he becomes that stupid bank of targets right there. Taste. You fall in or I'm gonna turn you off. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. Oh yeah, the modes in AC/DC are super important too. On Metallica, you're able to choose your song, but it doesn't do anything. It's just whatever the hell you're listening to. But on AC/DC, that changes, the song changes how you make your money, per se, in the game. I like to start with Thunderstruck, which a lot of people don't, because what you're saying is like you anticipate you're gonna hit stuff you're not supposed to, but you're gonna hit stuff you're not supposed to. And it just lights up every shot and just starts dumping cash on you. Another mode I'm a big fan of is Shook Me, only if the pop bumpers work. And they have to work well, or I just will not take it. Rosie is an incredible one. Yeah. Yeah, man, good luck on AC/DC. It's one of my favorites, especially with the new code. Because that lower playfield used to go to Highway to Hell immediately and make like 8 million down there, and then once it timed out, it would put it in the cannon and you could shoot the jackpot or the like little lightning bolt for another 8 million and double your score. And you would just get points out of nowhere, and they nerfed that, if that's a term for pinball. Give me the miss. Stop screwing around. You got to be kidding me. Is that ball 2 or ball 3? Oh, baby. All right, we're going to light this up here. Is that video?
Listen to them, the children of the night.
What the hell am I doing? Wasted a bullet. You want to try to conserve your bullets during the video mode, because the more you hang on to, the more of a bonus it gives you at the bottom there. Yeah, Adams, Rock and Roll Train is good for the jam thing. Well, I feel like it was. I'm more of a backhand guy, and I like to repeat my shots. And Rock and Roll Train doesn't lend itself to the repeated shots anymore. It's all about the crossovers and the comboing instead of just the murdering one shot over and over again. Don't you just go in. Later, guys. Right in the coffin. Let's go. Oh, crap. Last freaking minute. Usually I can backhand that. Not right now.
10 million. 10 million.
Get in there. Ah, I hate you.
You are the love of my life. Alive again.
What, I need one more shot in there?
Behold my 10.
No. Behold my 10 million. I hate you. Oh, did I get it? No, I did not. It's feeding the ball back in. That's all I wanted, jerk.
Do not fail yet tonight.
No, we haven't gotten Castle Multiball. We haven't received Castle Multiball. I don't know English. The whole time I've been streaming. That crap is hard. Thought I was gone. Is shaking the mist ball legal in tourney or league play? That's a great question. Usually they'll tell you, the machine will let you know if you're doing too much messing around. What's up, Bob? Thanks for coming, man. That's a good question. I'm not sure if you could just rack the machine to shake it loose. I do it on this one all the time. Breaking Dad, what is stacking multi-ball, please? So, On Dracula here, for instance, there's 3 multi-balls. You have the mist multi-ball that lights up a yellow arrow right here. You get that, it starts a little drifting ball across the way. Once you knock that off, every major shot that you make, you start getting 10 million. The other multi-balls would be the coffin here. You open up this ramp and get 3 balls in there. And the third one is castle locks, which is impossibly ridiculous for me to do, where you have to complete some banks of targets and get the ramps up there. Now, what you want to do to stack these is, if you get any of the multi-balls by themselves, they're not as lucrative as they are together. So the coffin multi-ball, for instance, is garbage points. But if you mix that with mist, every shot's like 20 million. If you mix all 3 of them together, what mist does is it adds 10 million to every multi-ball shot. So mist shots alone are worth 10 million, mist shots with another multi-ball are 20, and mist shots with all 3 of them are 30 million per shot. You hit a loop, you hit a ramp, you hit a scoop, 30 million every time. Always be stacking. Always. Not bad, 288. I want something in the freaking billions. It's sort of pissing me off I'm doing so bad right now. This is where Chuck was yesterday. He couldn't, I think 200 was the highest score he got all night. And we played for 2 hours. That was user error. I don't know if the flippers are getting tired or I'm just not making my shots, but nothing seems to be in the right place. Yeah, I'm not hitting anything. Castle lock. Baby. Yeah, T2, there's no stacking of multi-balls. But on T2, if you want to murder that machine, what you do is you start your multi-ball, nail the shot, get your multi-ball, like lock up at least 2 balls, then collect your jackpot from the cannon. It's going to release those balls back to you. Cradle one of those and get one right back into that skull as soon as possible. Just hold one of those balls the entire time. Just keep feeding a ball into the skull, collect your super jackpot. Do it again and again and again, and that game, you'll have money pouring out of your ears because that super jackpot's worth like 50 million, I think. And the timing on that is like, so the targets start roving as your cannon comes down, and I always try to wait for, you'll see when they line up. Honestly, once you get the hang of it, it's nothing to just start blowing that game apart. The playfield cam is a little dark, you say. Turn up the brightness. This is about as bright as we're gonna get it until, I don't know. I'm not sure that's gonna happen. Can you see the flippers? And the lights, and the sexy lady, and that dude from The Fifth Element. I can never remember his damn name. What is this guy's name again? The guy from Fifth Element, right? He had the side of his head shaved, wore like a plastic thing. There's no limits to science, folks. There we go. Oh yeah. T2's fun. But just like any game, if it's not working right, that game's garbage. Well, all games are garbage if they're not working right. Oh crap, I think I just wasted my bets.
The children of the night.
Shut up. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I think that's the first time it's ever happened to me. I got eaten by wolves. Oh, give me the bats after all. What a guy. Oh man, we might have our first castle multi-ball. If I can keep this alive. Yeah, Breaking. Once you got that dialed in, man, you're all set. Okay, here we go. What ball is this? Ball 2? I do not want... Oh, what? There we go.
They say you are the man.
All right. One shot to miss, then right into the coffin. I think I put up the highest score on Dracula we've had so far. I put up, I think it was day 1, I put up 1.25 billion. Brad came really close to beating that, though. I think he was like 100,000 points off. That'll come back. Oh, that's what I wanted. Here come the 20s. So I just stacked these 2 multi-balls together. So everything's worth 20. Oh, keep screaming, keep screaming. Alive again. 20 million. Was that Castle Lock? Holy shit, we have all 3 multi-balls rolling here, folks. This is where the money's at. So, here we go, here we go. So what I want to do is get a ball back up the ramp. If I can. Live. Oh my god, this is not panning out well. Oh, thank you. Get up there. Oh, you're killing me. Oh no. Well, that felt pretty good. That's all I hate when that happens. You nailed the shot you wanted right after everything's over. Well, that felt pretty good. 110 million rats. That was only ball 2. We might break $1 billion here, folks. Sad face indeed. Tom, it's not hard to perform on camera. It's just hard to... It's hard to look at the stream and read and play pinball. If I had a giant, if we put a giant monitor over the back glass here so I could just read that, that'd be pretty incredible. But if you notice, I'm looking down here a lot. Here we go. Ball 3, break a bill. I know we can do it. Not like that. I don't have anything lined up, though.
Vampires do exist. It is a beast, a monster. A moment's courage, and it is done. Dracula fears us. It is here
Just like
we
that.
find him and destroy him.
Oh, baby. That was beautiful. All right, now we need some left ramps. Please don't be stupid. There you go.
I am Dracula.
Talking mostly to myself. Oh, God. All right, we're building us back up here. Any distraction is to be avoided. Yes. Not easy to play pinball while reading chat. Okay, where am I here on the skill shot? I don't even remember. I'm right there. No, please, ball save, Mom. Oh, so short.
Blood is too precious a thing
I'll take it. That was 867. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, so what you saw me do there is I stacked actually all 3 multi-balls, and all I had to do at that point was get 1 more ball back up the castle lock, and that lights this blue target here in front of the mystery award, and if you feed 2 balls up there, what this is that becomes a jackpot for you, and if you put 1 ball up there, that lights a jackpot, 2 balls up there doubles the jackpot, and if you can nail it, that's usually like 100 million points just for touching that. All right, let's give this one more go. This is too close to a billion to give up now. Frick. Missed the skill shot. I hope that doesn't tell you how this game's gonna play. Yep. That was a telegraph of how much I'm gonna suck right now.
It is a beast, a monster.
Live. Good.
I am a moment's courage, and it is done. Dracula fears us.
Get in there. Just depends on the game. Some let you stack, some don't. Yeah, every game's different. Breaking Dad. It's Iron Man. Iron Man. Yes, you can stack multi-balls in Iron Man. I think it's whatever multi-ball you start, like Whiplash or Ironmonger mixed with War Machine. That game is stackable. Yeah, Dracula's a lot of fun. Thanks for coming. Pun intentional. Yeah, this is a great game. It's hard to find these on location. I'm hitting some air ball that I'm not seeing here. There we go. Pauses it. Wait, that didn't pause anything. Hit everything. 22 is good. Bogey's usually where you make your money on Iron Man. If you're really good at hitting ramps. And Iron Man likes you. The best strategy for AC. For me personally, it's pick the mode you want. I usually choose Thunderstruck. Launch that thing, get the ball, put it up the first ramp. When you get it in the cannon, which is the first ramp you hit the bell, then just start milking the crap out of the ramps. And the safest way to do that, I find, is cradling the ball on the left or right flipper. Let's say you have it on the left flipper, and backhanding it up the ramp over and over and over again until jam multi-ball lights up, and then sending it up the right ramp. And I just repeat that process over and over again. And in between doing that, like if I miss a ramp or something like that, you'll eventually light up the other multi-balls, but I just do jam all day. Adams, do or die, man. That is hard to get your hands on. You have to beat everyone on 1 ball. Wait, is it 1 ball? But that shot's like 50 million, and you're lucky to get 8 million on this game. Why do I keep missing the freaking skill shot? I'm not paying attention. Come on, baby. What time is it? Have I been playing this for like a million hours? Oh, like an hour and a half.
I am Dracula.
All right, we're going to go out on this game. We're going to get the highest damn score you can get.
That we must find him and destroy him utterly.
Can you live catch on Dracula? You can live catch on any game, really. It's just, it's all timing. I'm more of a drop catcher. I don't like the way live catching feels. I feel like I'm slapping the machine too hard, and if there's a sensitive tilt, then you're in trouble. Be nice. All right, missed. Oh, don't even do this. Get in there. There you go. 4 million. All right, right into the coffin.
10 million. 20.
There we go. Little backhand action there for you.
20 million. You are the love of 20 million.
Come on, stay alive. We're gonna light this up. Stay alive. Oh, you're the worst. Boo. Yeah, Adams, that's what our league name is actually named after the dead bounce or the dead flip or the bounce pass. Or all these moves have different names. Yeah, we named ourselves after that maneuver. It's the easiest maneuver in pinball. You just don't touch anything. The ball's coming at the flipper, don't flip, because it just eats, this flipper eats all the momentum and it just pops over here, you cradle it and pick your next shot. I'm never gonna get that. I don't know what I'm doing. Keep thinking I'm on my second ball. Or my second skill shot. Definitely important. Drop catching something that is going to take a lot of practice, and I don't recommend doing in tournaments unless you're just super comfortable with that. Just bounce passes all day. All right, I got one more in me. Yeah, Tom, this game is brutal for control. Brutal for control. Also, I think ours might be on a little bit of a slant because catching the ball in the left flipper just doesn't seem to be doing anything. All right, again, right as the right face is about to turn into the middle face, I have to say it out loud so I remember what I'm doing here. There we go. 1 million points. Come down clean. Too clean. There we go. I wanted mystery. Bounce pass. Now, there's where lightning flipper sort of screwed me. Yeah, Adams, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, this game's all about repeated shots. Yesterday, I was making a big racket because I was able to hit anything I wanted 2 times in a row. Third shot, missed it, screwed me every single time, no matter what I shot for.
A moment's courage.
And it is done. Bounce pass.
Dracula fears us.
Or the dead flip, if you will. $64 loops? Nope. I think the loop champ on ours is like 30, and that was our buddy Dave. The full 50. 4.2 bill? Was that with extra balls on? Because with extra balls, I could probably get a pretty solid score. On this dump of a hard machine, not even close.
I
am Dracula. There's a fun Easter egg on this game that I'm sure a lot of you already know, maybe some of you don't. Whenever Dracula's eyes show up there, sometimes he's looking to the left, sometimes he's looking to the right. If he's ever looking forward and then he crosses his eyes together, hit the launch button, and a picture of some weird-looking dude with fake vampire teeth shows up and it says Fluffy the Vampire, and you get 20 whole points. Tom, our video mode is set to hard, and it's hard. Waiting till they get close to like get the maximum amount of points from the wolves is not a thing that you do. Because you will be eaten. You will be eaten. Get it. There it is. Fluffy the Vampire. Oh, I guess it's a kid. All right, here's where the money comes from if I can get my hands on this damn ball. 1. Yeah, the triple stack's where it's at. Give me that ball back, ding dong. Later, Schmitz.
10 million.
Ah, oh, crap. Backhand did not work that time.
10 million.
All right, backhand. Oh, baby, there it is.
20 million.
All right, let's open this thing wide up.
You are the love of my life.
Alive again. All right, I'm juggling. And since mist is lit again, that acts as a add-a-ball. Oh my God, 20. I screwed that up. Well, we got another mist to play with if I can get a hold of the ball. And castle locks already. Nailed it. Let's see if we can mix those two. Castle lock and mist. Fall in. All right, we're ready. Castle lock. Shit. Don't tilt. And that, oh my God, there is a failed attempt to shake it out. 50 bets. Nothing else. Well, folks, I think I'm going to call it. That was a solid hour and a half of me just talking to Dracula. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. If you folks have any other questions, message me. If you have more questions about the setup, stream, the league, pinball, Chicago, blah, 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 I'd be more than happy to talk it out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Again, we have Erica DeMarco and Crystal Gemnich are going to show up. There might be a few more other people, I'm not sure. But yeah, have a good one. Thanks again for coming. Play Tron. Tron's so fun. Tron's so fun. Fun Tron.